Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna keep it short, simple, and sweet. Okay, just about a 10-minute, 12-minute video, kind of pushing some narratives on you guys, letting you know that we are still in the bull market. If you look at a lot of these big tech companies, on 3 months, they're still up. Okay, I'm gonna make this video short, simple, and let you know not to panic. Okay, so first things first, if we look at the SPY, okay, last 3 months, best way to know what the stock market is doing, look at the SPY. Okay, last 3 months, we are up almost 6%. This is not a bear market. It is not time to hedge. No. Okay, we are still in a bull market. Okay, so when you're saying, dang, but the stock is down, I'm down, we need a couple red days. We're gonna get an end of the year rally. Okay, but before that, I need you to understand why the stock is down on the week, why the stock is down on the day, why is it not making those moves that it was making last month. First of all, we were overdue for a pullback. I've said this over and over again. So as y'all know, the stocks didn't pull back on September. Usually they pull back on September as one of the worst months in stock market history. So they didn't do that this year. They gave us the pullback in October. So gear up for November. All right. Now I want to talk about top 5 companies: Amazon, Nvidia, Google, Uber, Walmart. Simple. I'm going to tell you some details on why Amazon is good. I'm going to tell you some details on why Nvidia is good, Google is good, Uber is good, Walmart is good. And these are all just long to midterm swing plays. Okay, so Amazon has a diversified business. Okay, they're in the tech space, so AI and Amazon Web Services, and then they're incorporating groceries. Amazon groceries is a thing now. Okay, and I feel like they're undervalued, right? Tariffs is a main concern for them. But if we get a down year on Amazon, right, some downtime on Amazon, and we buy it at 190, 180, and take it back up to 245, that's the goal. As simple as that. Amazon is going to go well above 245 if you want to hold it way above that. Okay, I want you to see Amazon even as a buying opportunity right now. If you don't have the patience to really watch the markets, just buy now and start cutting that position down. You see what I mean? So on the 3-month basis, if you look at this is a buying opportunity, right? On a yearly basis, you want to catch this at like 186, at like 195, right? So keep that in mind. Nvidia, 215 to 230 price target. I told you guys, Nvidia is still the leader of AI. This is a $300 stock, but you need to really give it 2 to 3 more years to make that type of money with Nvidia. If you want to buy Nvidia, when to buy is down here. So I told you, Nvidia can go as low as 98 and go up as high as 200. I mean, it's a long range. I was watching Nvidia at about $95 a share, okay? And it was probably the most scariest thing ever, because the market was really panicking around these times over here in April. So, but if you would have bought in April, right? And if you would have bought April 22nd, that was the time to buy. Because from then on, you can see that the crazy turnaround the market did just because Trump put the tariffs on pause. And he was like, we're settling down. We're going to put the tariffs on pause. And it was a 90-day pause. Market went crazy. And I want you to realize the market went up after elections. So I kind of, for example, if you go back to my videos, I bought around like 140, 135. And that was down big time on Nvidia. Okay, but I knew the stock was going to go up. So all I did was I bought at 116, I bought at 108, I bought at 109. And then around this area, after 135, the stock just popped, right? And in order to really catch these type of moves, you got to know what company you're investing in. You can't be investing in a trash company with, a small market cap that has crazy volatility. That's not what I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys quality companies. So Google, I got a price target of 245 to 250. Now this price target means that's the fair value of the company according to me. Okay, and you might say Google is at 250 right now. That's totally correct. But I want you to know that if we go in a bear market, if the market really panics, Google could go as low as 194. That's where you buy. That's where you buy. You don't buy up here. No. We're up 37% last 3 months. So what I'm trying to show you guys is Google is at its fair value. So buying right now doesn't make no type of sense. I'm preparing you for a major pullback that may come. So like a 30% crash, a 40, right? A 45% crash, which I have seen before. All right. And those are the times to buy and have a nice time frame of like 2 years. For example, take 2022 as an example. Big techs went down big time in 2022, 2023. Look at the recovery from there to 2024. Okay, so you take it out to 2024, start 2024, $152. Your money would have doubled. And history repeats itself. Okay, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time, right, when we have a crazy run up, so we are higher than 2021 in Google. Like, this is crazy. I want you to realize 2021 was one of the craziest years in the stock market, and we are higher than 2021. So should you be buying right now? Absolutely not. If you want to buy something like Uber and really have a long time frame on it, that's cool, right? But I have a price target of 105. I'm exiting 105 Uber. Simple as that. Okay, everything is up so much. I mean, if you look at something like Amazon, that could be looked at as a buying opportunity, right? At a level of 189, 190. But again, we are really, really, really high, and some of these levels concern me. But I look back to how low these stocks can really go. You can get a 30-40% crash in a lot of these stocks, and if we go there, be prepared. Okay, Walmart 120, Uber 105. I still own Uber shares. I'm gonna hold the line on Uber. I'm done buying. I'm gonna hold the line. I really want to end the year rally and go to 105 or 103, 104 and just sell the stock there. Okay, as simple as that. Now, safe 10-year holds. SCHD, I'm buying under $27 every single day. QQQM, I'm going to hold that off, buy it under 220. So whenever that comes, that comes. Walmart, under 101 is a buy. And when to buy, Amazon, it breaks 200, watch it. So Google breaks 200, watch it. Again, you got to wait for the market's reaction to get these type of deals. As simple as that, okay? So be cash ready. Have money on the side, ready to dive back in the markets. Now, why is the market really down this past week, this past day? I want y'all to know that we have rising uncertainty. So it's global uncertainty with the news, wars, tariffs. Boom. That's all you need to know, okay? And there's mixed economic data signals that are indicating the market is entering a weird situation where we have concerning economic reports, but people still want to keep buying assets. They still want to keep buying overvalued stocks at these prices. Probably because they're super greedy for end of the year rally and all that stuff, guys. All that stuff is good and all, but you need to know the reasoning behind why you're buying a certain company. So earnings volatility is another thing. Don't try to buy a stock a day before earnings and try to take it up 6-7%. No. Buy it a few weeks back on a pullback. Buy it a couple months back on a pullback. All right. Let me know if that makes sense, you guys. You need to be very, very, very critical at these times of the market. So this is nothing to panic about. We are still in the bull market. We're coming down to catch our breath. I really, really, really believe a strong push back up in November, December. And that is the time where I want to see Uber crossing that 101 mark, or even going to 102, 103. I got a price target at 105, but you can always sell before that. So if you're up 7%, right, go ahead and sell. If you're up 8%, some money is better than no money. Okay, if you woke up in November and you see Uber at 103, 104, go ahead and take profit, because I want you to know Uber can come back down to 88. So yeah, it's at 92 right now, but I want y'all to know, in a bad market, in a panicking market, this can come back down to $86 a share. Worst case scenario, we could see $72 a share. But that is where you buy again, take it back up to 100, rinse out again, repeat the process, and hold the line, right? As simple as that. I mean, the market is down. It's been down this week. I'm really looking forward to next week. We got Jerome Powell that's going to speak towards the end of the month. Federal rates is definitely a concern. Nothing to panic about, right? I mean, the stock market right now, we are still in that conversation to push back up to 673 and build a new high again. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Whether it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, there may be another bull run. We're in that, we're in that conversation for sure. I'm not hedging. I'm not buying puts. You don't need to get cute. You don't need to get fancy on the market just yet. As long as I don't see a level like 627, something as low as 635, nah, we are still going up. This is an uptrend still. So I'm preparing you for where the market could drop, but I got cash for that. So if I got $1,500 in Uber, I got at least half of that ready to invest more if they give me Google under 190, if they give me Nvidia under 150, right? So keep that in mind. Be cash ready. Be focused on these companies and these price targets when we go as low as 160, 170 on these big names. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.